Sometimes you should probably take the high road. Or not. Am I wrong for telling off someone in my church circle who insulted my work? So this happened at a church gathering. There I was, minding my own business, when Karen, let's call her that, decided to ask me, "Do you think you'll ever write a real book?" I froze for a second. What the actual fuck? I'm a New York Times and USA Today best-selling author of romance novels. I write real books, successful books. The audacity of her comment hit me like a truck, but I was determined to keep it civil. "What do you think I write, lady?" She tilted her head, and with the most patronizing tone she said, "Oh, but they're so sexual." She did this dramatic little shiver, like reading a love scene was akin to being struck by lightning. That's the point, lady. I explained how romance, as a genre, makes up 23% of fiction sales. More than any other genre, by the way. People love these stories, and I'm proud of the work I do, bringing joy, connection, and yes, a little heat to readers all over the world. But Karen wasn't done. Oh no, she just had to keep going. "I just don't understand why people read them," she continued, scrunching up her nose. "We know the hero and heroine will end up together by the end of the book. It just takes all the fun out of it." I could feel my blood pressure rising. "Yet people read mysteries knowing the mystery will be solved by the end," I replied. "Why do they read those?" Karen blinked at me, clearly not expecting that. But then she hit me with her final gem. "It's the people who have this overly romanticized notion of love that like those books. They're just unrealistic." Oh, okay. So now not only was she insulting my work, but also every reader who found comfort, happiness, and hope in romance novels. Nice. And if she thinks that feeling cherished, falling in love, and yes, orgasms aren't real, that says a lot about her relationship with her husband, in my opinion. And that's when I had enough. I stood up, looked her dead in the eye, and said, "You know what, Karen? If real books are all about doom, gloom, and making people feel miserable, then I'm happy to be writing the unreal ones. My stories make people feel loved, seen, and understood. Maybe that's exactly what the world needs." I walked away after that. The room was silent. Karen sat there, mouth hanging open, still clutching her pearls like she couldn't quite comprehend what had just happened. And honestly, I don't regret it. Romance is real. And if that bothers some people, well, that's on them. Am I wrong for telling her off, or should I have taken the high road?